Filing of appeals begin against decisions of returning officers on acceptance and rejection of nomination papers in 13th National Parliament elections. Aggrieved parties can file appeals till January the 9th. Present Election Commission believes in free and fair elections, says Chief Election Commissioner A.M.M. Nasiruddin after visiting Appeal Centre at Nirbachan Bhavan. High Court's verdict to restore delimitation of Faridpur 4 constituency to its previous state upheld in Appellate Division. Next hearing in case involving killing of 7 people, including burning of 6 bodies at Ashulia of Shawar during July mass uprising, tomorrow. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus's condolence message on death of former Prime Minister and BNP Chairperson Begum Khaleda Zia handed over to BNP Acting Chairman Tariq Rahman. People from all walks of life, party leaders and activists continue paying tributes to Begum Khaleda Zia by placing wreaths at her grave. After Venezuela, Donald Trump warns Cuba and Colombian governments. Maduro appears in New York federal court. Broadcast of all matches and events of Indian Premier League IPL to remain suspended in Bangladesh until further notice. Information and Broadcasting Ministry's Gazette notification. And in BPL, Sylhet Titans beat Noakhali Express by 6 wickets in the day's first match. Assalamu alaikum. This is Mahmood Rahman welcoming you to News at 10. Those were the headlines. Let's move on now to the details. Chief Election Commissioner CEC A.M.M. Nasiruddin has said that the current commission believes in holding a free and fair election. The CEC made the remarks while speaking to journalists this morning after inspecting the appeal reception venue. Meanwhile, in the afternoon, the Election Commission Senior Secretary Akhtar Ahmed said that all aggrieved candidates would be able to file appeal. He said decisions would be made after more scrutiny. At the Election Commission complex in Agargaon, 10 booths have been set up to receive appeals from those aggrieved by the decisions of returning officers. Election Commission sources said on the first day, 42 appeals were filed against the returning officers' decisions. Aggrieved candidates can file appeals till January the 9th. The Appellate Division has upheld the verdict to publish the Gazette restoring the boundaries of the Faridpur 4 constituency to their previous configuration. The order was issued today by the Appellate Division headed by Chief Justice Zubair Rahman Chaudhry. Earlier on December the 11th, the High Court declared the Gazette notification illegal issued by the Election Commission that had attached the Algi and Hamid unions of Bhanga Upazila in the Faridpur 4 constituency to Nagorkanda Upazila of the Faridpur 2 constituency. Previously, on September the 22nd, the High Court had issued a rule asking why the Election Commission's Gazette notification transferring the Algi and Hamid unions of Faridpur 4 constituency to Faridpur 2 constituency should not be declared illegal. The writ petition was filed with the High Court by 5 individuals, including BNP nomination aspirant for the 13th National Parliamentary election from Faridpur 4, Mohammad Shahidul Islam Babul, and Supreme Court lawyer Mohammad Mahbubur Rahman Dulal. Home Advisor Lieutenant General retired Mohammad Jahangir Alam Chaudhry reaffirmed the interim government's firm commitment to ensuring peace, public order and a secure environment ahead of the upcoming 13th national elections. He made the remarks at a press briefing following the meeting of the Advisory Council Committee on Law and Order at the Ministry of Home Affairs in Bangladesh Secretariat today. He urged political parties to remain alert so that saboteurs or fascist agents disguised as collaborators cannot infiltrate their ranks or exploit mutual accusations. Regarding the murder of July uprising frontline fighter Sharif Osman bin Hadi, he said the charge sheet will be submitted on January the 7th, 2026. So far, 11 people have been arrested and the case will be transferred to a speedy trial tribunal to ensure justice within the tenure of the interim government, he said. A workshop was held at Islamic Foundation in the capital today to create public awareness on the upcoming parliament election and referendum. Alim, ulamas and field-level officials of Islamic Foundation took part in the program. Islamic Foundation Director General Abdul Salam Khan presided over the program. Speaking as chief guest, Religious Affairs Advisor Dr. AFM Khalid Hussain informed that the government is working to turn the Islamic Foundation into a directorate. Chief Advisor Special Assistant Professor Ali Riaz, Munir Haider, Religious Affairs Secretary Muhammad Kamaluddin attended the program. Alim ulama representatives from 64 districts were also present. Referring to referendum, Chief Advisor's Special Assistant Professor Ali Riaz said that the country's key is now in the hands of the people. All, including Alim, Ulamas and Deputy Commissioners, were urged to encourage people to participate in referendum so that no fascist government like Sheikh Hasina can be formed in tomorrow's Bangladesh. Commission of Inquiry on Enforced Disappearances has published information on enforced disappearance incidents occurred during the tenure of fascist Awami League government. The information was disclosed at a briefing of the Commission today. The dreadful reality came up in the disappearance-related commission formed under Commission of Inquiry Act 1956. 251 people are still to be traced in the incidents of enforced disappearances from January the 6th in 2009 to August the 5th in 2024. According to the Commission, after scrutiny of 1,913 charges, 1,569 charges were kept under active consideration. Of them, bodies of 36 people were recovered after their enforced disappearance. However, most of the missing people could not be traced yet. As per the mandate, the Commission visited more than one recognized and secret detention center conducted by DGFI, RAB, Police, DB, CTTC and NSI. Ainaghar was included among those. Immediate directive was given to stop attempts to destroy evidences. In presence of the victims, the Chief Advisor visited some secret prisons in February 2025. The next hearing in case involving killing of 7 people, including burning of 6 bodies at Ashulia of Shavar during July mass uprising, tomorrow. Testimony was given at the International Crimes Tribunal in a case over the killing of 7 people, including the burning of 6 bodies in Ashulia, Shavar during the July mass uprising of 2024. The hearing began this morning at Tribunal 2, headed by Justice Nazrul Islam Chaudhry. In the case, defense lawyers cross-examined investigation officer Jani Alam for the 4th consecutive day today. Earlier, his deposition was recorded by the prosecution. Meanwhile, the prosecution informed that proceedings in another July mass uprising case scheduled for hearing today at the same tribunal will not take place. In the morning, 10 arrested accused in the 2 cases were produced before the tribunal. A condolence message of Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus on the death of 3-time former Prime Minister, symbol of the democratic movement, and BNP Chairperson Begum Khaleda Zia has been formally handed over to BNP Acting Chairman Tariq Rahman. Chief Advisor's Private Secretary Shazib M. Khairul Islam today handed over the condolence message to the BNP Acting Chairman at the BNP Chairperson's Gulshan office in the city. In his message, Head of the interim government, Professor Yunus, expressed profound shock and deep grief at the death of Begum Khaleda Zia and prayed for the eternal peace of her departed soul. The Chief Advisor also conveyed deep sympathy to the bereaved family members, party leaders, activists and supporters. BNP Standing Committee member Dr. Abdul Moin Khan said that Begum Khaleda Zia dedicated her entire life for democracy, proving through sacrifice that the country's interests always came first, even when many chose compromise. He made the remarks this morning while speaking to journalists after placing wreaths at the mausoleum of martyred President Ziaur Rahman and Begum Khaleda Zia at Sher Bangla Nagar in the capital. BNP Standing Committee member Altaf Hussain Chaudhry BNP Vice Chairman Shamsuzzaman Dudu, BNP Chairperson's advisor Abdus Salam, National Democratic Movement Chairman Bobby Hajjaj, and leaders and activists of various affiliated organizations also paid their homage. Pakistan Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif today visited the Bangladesh High Commission in Islamabad to offer condolences over the death of former Prime Minister Begum Khaleda Zia. During the visit, the Pakistan Prime Minister wrote his remarks in the visitor's book, paying tribute to the late leader, who also served as chairperson of the Bangladesh Nationalist Party. Begum Khaleda Zia, the first female Prime Minister of Bangladesh, breathed her last on December the 30th, 2025 at the age of 80, while undergoing treatment at Evercare Hospital in the city. Begum Khaleda Zia is the nation's undisputed and uncompromising leader who dedicated her life to the restoration of democracy. Speakers said this while speaking at a memorial and dua mehfil for Begum Khaleda Zia, former Prime Minister and BNP chairperson, organized by 12 top business organizations, including International Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Dhaka today. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir and business leaders attended the memorial meeting. BNP Acting Chairman Tariq Rahman said that the country's existence could not be imagined without 1971. He said this when leaders of the Democratic United Front, DUF, a coalition of left-leaning parties, met him at BNP Chairperson's political office in Gulshan today. Emphasizing the importance of national unity, the acting chairman said that the current political opportunity must be used to strengthen the democratic system. During the meeting, the leaders of the DUF expressed deep sorrow and condolences over the death of BNP chairperson and former Prime Minister Begum Khaleda Zia. On now to some international news.